Morning. Good morning. Greetings. Hola. Mahaba. ¿Cómo estás? Kayf Warlick. Hope everybody is good. Kayf Warlick is, how are you? Um, Hold one moment, please. I am getting myself situated. But I have breaking news to report. Breaking news. The breaking news is that my eyes, my vision now, 2025. From 2070, maybe even 2080, because by the time they gave me the number of 2070, it was like 2 months, almost 3 months after. It's just what this is what it is. This is what it is. This is healthcare. Like I said, and I'll always say it, they wait for us to become very, very damaged and further debilitated before they address our issues. One moment, please. Enjoy my art. This is my art right here. Trying to get myself together here. Yes, that was very big, big breaking news. My eye is healing very quickly, so now I have, let's see, in total, I have 2 plates, a cervical metal titanium in my cervical spine, a lumbar titanium plate, and then I have titanium in my left tibia. And now I have 2 contact lenses, cataract lenses. Contact, that's cataract. I don't know what the difference is. Well, I guess it's a stronger lens. I don't know. But the excitement is real. Woo. Put this one over here. The excitement is real. Genuinely real. As always. I will not speak unless it's genuine and it's real, because I don't care to waste my time on anything other than significant matters. Life is too short. All right. Well, I'm having a bit of a CRS. I don't know where this other thing is. CRS meaning can't remember ish. I have several of these different holders for my equipment. Oh my God. And I have some other breaking news I will discuss. Come on, come on. I don't want to put that one in there. So I put that one in there. It's going to move around and make me dizzy, and I can't have that. Please tell me, where do we go from here? Where do we go from? All right. It's about somewhere. I'll have to put it in this one. I want this thing to be rotating because it annoys me. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Got my do-rag on. It's actually um, something that I made from something else because that's what I do. You know, they said early on, they said idle hands are making of the devil. Satan, Satan, don't take the wheel. It's the lead paint, everybody. I am this way because of lead paint. I was saying that today. I was. Lead paint. Hello, 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 hello. The lead paint made me this way, everybody. Now this thing is at a tilt because, well, hold on. Let me, 1 second. I gotta turn it in. Okay, well, what's up with that? Oh, this is so bonkers. It's just so not. Okay. All right. Well, here I go. Wait. Here this goes. Wait a second. I'm working on it. I'm getting myself situated. Da, 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 da. What's going on with this thing? Can't get it. Okay. I just don't know what's happening. This thing is not holding the phone the straight way. It's tilting it, but okay, here I go. Now if I tap the screen, it's going to just get all wonky again on me. There you go. Well, it's leaning this way, so I should lean this way. Or should I lean this way? But anyway, the surgery went well. So, doctor said I'm bionic. He said because the next day to have such vision, I was like, well, thank you. And by the way, thank you, insurance, for making me suffer, for an excessive amount of time where I could not see. You know, they love to do that. That's what they do. So when the doctor tells you have cataracts, unless you're going to pay for the surgery yourself, you're going to have to wait until after the age of 65, which is. They didn't wait for me to reach 65 before they started taxing me. Right? The only time I didn't get taxed was with my first summer job. Yep. Oh, and then when I worked at the Veterans Hospital. Yep. The only times I was not taxed. That's crazy, right? That is so. But this is what goes on. This is what goes on, and then, we have this carfuncle of governing that is a big old disaster of baloney on molded bread. The golden age, it's the molded age. Molded age of baloney and frickin' a lot of other adjectives I would say, but I'm not. I'm trying to just be a calm, cool, collective person, which I am. I really, really am. Because you have to be, because if not, I like breathing fresh air. I don't like breathing air from a gray bar hotel, I don't like breathing air from like behind, like, So that's why you gotta always maintain your composure. But as far as composure goes, other good news, breaking news, is that there's been an improvement in my brother, and that is like, wow, really, really good news. He's nonverbal at the moment, but then he's still got the thing going on with the tube. So I guess when they take that out, he'll be able to be vocal, and that is such a miracle. Because let me tell you something. the Veterans Administration. The Veterans Administration. Veterans Administration. When you give prescriptions to the vets, make sure that it's the accurate prescription. Make sure there's no contraindications. Make sure that the patient, the blood pressure medicine doesn't interfere with the contraindications of something else to relieve pressure. This is what happened. This is what happened. Yep. He's not the first. He's not the last, but I'm sure other families can identify and relate. I mean, especially anyone now with what's happening with our healthcare. You know, it comes down to us being really, really in a bad physical state before things get addressed, unless you have the money to go and, you know, have everything checked. So now I've been waiting now to get a prescription for imaging, and well, I haven't gotten that no call yet. No, and I called up, so I'm just gonna have to go and do that myself. That's what I gotta do. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Where's this individual? Okay. All right. These hands are very. I'm reading these comments. These people are very, very entertaining. I don't do recaps. I'm sorry. It's not included in my contract. I just speak as I speak. If you're interested in any recaps, I suggest you watch the video. Yeah, so people, like I always say, take care of your health, stay hydrated, watch all the food that you're eating, read labels. Read labels, don't just grab. It's so easy to grab and go. But as you're grabbing and going, your health is also going. Remember that. So if you're in that much of a rush is going to reduce your health. Believe me. The fact that okay, whatever I have going on is catching up to me now, but I've always eaten healthy. So for people who don't eat healthy because it's not available, this is what government wants. This is what makes money for the government, for the pharmaceutical companies, for the doctors, the lobbyists, because the lobbyists are the ones who are telling these people what to do. There's a lot of money in pharmaceutical sales. Oh, there is lots and lots of money besides those freebies that they give out, free mugs and tumblers and pens and all, and you get a tote bag here or there. You might even get like a laptop, a zipper with to hold your tablet or your laptop. They do splurge, but it's all a farce. It's all a farce, people. I was watching I don't have cable anymore, so I watch streaming, and I was watching this movie called Side Effects on Plex. I love Plex. Plex is good. I like that. Well, maybe you're affiliated with people I don't care for, but the shows that are on are good. Anyway, this movie called Side Effects. Look it up. It's about a doctor, two doctors, and then they zoom in. They have one patient. The plot is that the one is a female doctor, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and then the other doctor, I forgot his name. He's from the UK or Wales somewhere. So what they do is they bait patients. They bait patients to take uh, these meds, for uh, for studies, right? And then, well, the two of them are in on it. That's all I'm going to say. But it's a good movie. But it's about how the money, the money is the money, is the money, is the money. It's the priority is the money. Because they do not GAF about our well being. It's about this. It's about this. And I'm so happy now that the new appointed Health and Human Service Secretary. Wow, you're about 60 years late, Mr. Kennedy. But they say don't be tardy for the party. Well, you've been tardy. The whole government's been tardy for the health party. That's from Bravo Housewives. Candy Burris created the beat, and that was from the housewife Kim. Hiya. But yeah, so they now they're talking about it. All right, good, good. Thanks for showing up. Keep coming back. It works if you work it. Remember that. Remember that. That's from if you go to meetings, if you go to any support groups. But yes, people always take care of your health because well, we've been so conditioned, and what has been accessible to us is it's all been ish. It's all been crap on top of crap on more crap to make the corporations make more money and more money. And those corporations also have lobbyists who are also with the pharmaceutical companies. And a lot of those corporations could be a subsidiary of said food group. So, you know, feed the masses, feed them as much advertising, as much colorful stuff you want, and then after the colorful stuff comes out, then uh, uh, like this. I used to live in Manhattan, and then I used to do extra work. So while I was doing extra work, um, I had heard about focus groups, but I never followed through. So I started doing focus groups, and well, a couple of them were in the pharmaceutical arena, and I could just tell you for just showing up, a couple of instances, not even being selected to participate, $500 just walking in and walking. I'm here. How many times? How many times can I come back? I mean, showing up for filling out paperwork, half an hour, and they do count. Okay, we got it. We have enough opinions here. We don't need any more. But for those extras, thank you for showing up. Here's your money. Goodbye. Cash. I'm talking cash. So yeah, all true stories. All true stories. So yeah. But now, because of the excess, because of the lack of humanity, the lack of caring for the well being of the citizenry, me, others, my neighbor, my neighbor, my neighbor, from Battery Park up to Buffalo, okay? From north to south to east to west. They don't care. They don't freaking care. So it's time now that everything that's happening is because of the excess that people have continued to parlay into their lives. And it's because of, well, a lot of advertising, a lot of having the we live in a society where having the need to like have extra and labels and luxury items is a statement. It's a statement, right? That you've made it, you've arrived, right? But who's really arrived? If you're spending the money just for show, the people who make the stuff, right? I mean, that's just how I look at stuff. That's why I was never ever impressed. But now it's a whole different ball game. Now it's a whole different ball game because this another illegal war was started with the mindset coming from the mindless, the mindset from the mindless, because these people had no planning. Oh, we're going to go in there, we're going to wrap it up, it's going to be just like Venezuela, we're going to go do what we got to do, we set up a new regime and everybody's going to be happy, and it's going to be a good old time, and then we're going to put this part here, we're going to put Iran, we're going to put Lebanon, we're going to hook them up underneath the Gaza Riviera. No, 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 no. Iran said, oh, no, not happening. You think you're going to do that. It sounds good in your head. It sounds good in front of media cameras. It sounds good for the ignorant people who believe it, but it's not going to happen. And this is where we are. This is where we are. Yep. So I do hope that there is some type of resolution. But it's not going to be the resolution that this administration wants. They started this at the bequest of Bibi Netanyahu. This is what's going on, because Bibi wants to have Greater Israel. He wants to have the Greater Israel project, and that goes in conjunction with Project 2025. This was all hand in hand. You understand this? This was all one connected to the other. This is what this was. But like nobody wanted to think of that. Nobody believed it, But well, here we are. And Iran is like, no, you're not doing it. You're not doing it. Not at all. So yep. And so now inventory is less. Inventory has been reduced, and it's going to continue to be reduced. Every single thing that we consume contains petrol. Everything. Everything. There's not, okay, air doesn't contain petrol. All right. But basically every single part of what is used contains petrol. So, yeah. Well, for everyone who has grabbed so much, grab, because what they had wasn't enough. Hold on to everything. Hold on to everything, because this is where we are, and we're going to be in this spot for some time. But people now have, like I said in previous videos, the alarm was buzzing, but now the alarm is off. Have a good day, everybody. Stay safe and well. And always do the right thing by people, like you're being watched, because we are. Bye.